play Never Have I Ever with me.
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna put you on the spot. Let's
Welcome
go.
to the battlefield. You're watching Wrestling Reality Hub, your front row seat to WWE Mayhem. Subscribe and let's drop kick into the headlines. What's up, Wrestling Wildcard fam? Welcome back to the channel. Today's story is one that's got the entire WWE Universe buzzing from top to bottom. The head of the table, Roman Reigns, has returned in explosive fashion, and his comeback has sent shockwaves through SmackDown. After weeks of silence, Roman made a thunderous statement by storming the ring and unleashing his dominance on two of WWE's fastest rising stars, Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker. The scene left fans speechless, the locker room shaken, and everyone asking the same question. What's next for the Tribal Chief and for WWE itself? Setting the stage, the reign of Roman Reigns. To really understand why this moment hit so hard, we've got to look at what led up to it. Roman Reigns has been the cornerstone of WWE for years. Since returning as the Tribal Chief, he's defined dominance, championing not just titles but an entire era of control and confidence. Every superstar who's crossed his path has either been humbled or broken. But lately, the landscape in WWE has started to shift. New challengers are rising, new energy is pulsing through the roster, and for the first time in a long while, it looked like Roman's throne might be in jeopardy. That's when Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker stepped into the spotlight. The rising threat. Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker. Bronson Reed has been making waves for months now. Known for his jaw-dropping mix of power and agility, he's a walking wrecking ball with the heart of a fighter. Fans love his intensity, his no-nonsense attitude, and the fact that he's earned every opportunity through sheer determination. Then there's Bron Breakker, the son of wrestling legend Rick Steiner, who's been tearing through opponents with a blend of raw strength and technical skill. His energy, athleticism, and family legacy have made him one of the most talked-about names in WWE. Both men were on fire, hungry, and making it clear they were ready for the big leagues. The question wasn't if one of them would face Roman Reigns, it was when. The calm before the storm. As both superstars climbed the ranks, tension began to simmer beneath the surface. The WWE Universe started to speculate about who would finally challenge Roman's dominance. Could Braun's explosive speed and legacy carry him past the Tribal Chief? Or would Bronson's brute strength be enough to knock the champion off his throne? Fans were buzzing, rivalries were heating up, and you could feel that something big was about to go down. But no one, absolutely no one, expected what happened next. The shocking return, Roman Reigns strikes back. Last night on SmackDown, the arena was electric as Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker faced off in a high-stakes match that had the crowd on fire. Both men gave everything: power moves, counters, near falls. The kind of athletic display that reminds fans why they love this sport. Then suddenly the lights dimmed, the crowd went silent, and that familiar beat hit, Roman Reigns' theme music. The audience erupted. Cameras caught Roman walking through the curtain, eyes locked on the ring, carrying that unmistakable mix of calm and fury. He wasn't smiling. He wasn't here for applause. He was here to make a statement. The attack. The Tribal Chief makes his point. As Braun and Bronson squared off mid-ring, Roman slid in and unleashed chaos. Without hesitation, he speared Bronson Reed so hard the arena shook, then turned and hit Bron Breakker with a barrage of strikes that dropped the young superstar to the mat. The crowd roared in disbelief as Roman stood tall, towering over both fallen competitors. It wasn't about personal grudges. This was about dominance. Roman Reigns was reminding everyone exactly who runs WWE. It wasn't a match. It was a message. The Tribal Chief had returned, and he was reclaiming his throne by force. Aftermath, silence and shockwaves. As the smoke cleared and Roman's music hit again, fans were left speechless. Social media exploded within minutes. Clips of the attack flooded Twitter and Instagram. Some fans cheered, saying this was the Roman they missed. Ruthless, confident, unstoppable. Others were outraged, calling it uncalled for, and questioning what it meant for the championship picture. Inside the arena, officials helped Bronson and Bron to the back, while Roman stood in the center of the ring, raising his championship belt high. The message was loud and clear. Acknowledge me. The fallout, what happens next? This moment didn't just shake up SmackDown, it shifted the entire WWE landscape. With Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker now both down and out, fans are wondering what comes next. Will they recover and team up to face Roman together? Or will they take separate paths, each trying to earn redemption? Either way, this sets the stage for an explosive feud in the coming weeks. The idea of two rising powerhouses uniting against the tribal chief has fans buzzing. And if it happens, it could become one of the biggest storylines of the year. On the flip side, Roman's return opens the door for new challengers, from veterans to newcomers eager to make a name off the champion's legacy. Character evolution. The power of the tribal chief Roman Reigns isn't just dominating physically. He's evolved into one of WWE's most compelling characters ever. His transformation into the tribal chief redefined what it means to be a modern heel. He's strategic, proud, and layered, a man driven by family, legacy, and power. Last night's attack wasn't just aggression, it was a calculated reminder that the top of the mountain belongs to him. This is storytelling at its finest, the perfect blend of emotion, ego, and authority. The fans may love to hate him, but deep down, everyone knows Roman's presence makes every show feel bigger. The road ahead, redemption and rivalries. For Bronson Reed and Bron Breakker, this could be the defining moment of their careers. How they respond will decide what kind of stars they become. Will they rise from defeat stronger than ever, or will the weight of Roman's dominance crush their momentum? WWE has an opportunity here to tell an incredible story, one of revenge, resilience, and redemption. Imagine Braun and Bronson joining forces to challenge Roman, testing the strength of the bloodline, and forcing the tribal chief to fight like never before. The possibilities are endless, and fans can't wait to see what happens next. Fan reactions, the internet erupts. The fan response to this chaos was immediate and explosive. Hashtags like Roman Reigns return, SmackDown shock, and tribal chief started trending within minutes. One fan tweeted, "Roman Reigns just reminded everyone who runs the show." Another posted, "Braun and Bronson better team up. This war is just beginning." Wrestling influencers, analysts, and even sports journalists joined the conversation, breaking down the moment frame by frame. It's proof once again that WWE, when done right, knows how to create the kind of moments that unite the entire fan base in excitement and debate. Conclusion: a new era of uncertainty. Roman Reigns' shocking return wasn't just another segment. It was a turning point. It reignited the fire within the WWE Universe and reminded everyone why Roman is still the measuring stick. But this story is far from over. With two hungry challengers now gunning for redemption and a champion more dangerous than ever, the road ahead looks unpredictable and thrilling. Will the bloodline reemerge to back Roman? Will Braun and Bronson rise together? Only time will tell. But one thing's certain, the tribal chief has returned, and business in WWE just picked up in a big way.